says you're disconnected still.
But since you challenged me, I like when people challenge me. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I usually do that off intentionally when people challenge me.
I was saying you was.
It's saying I'm offline.
No, I think you was.
Oh, maybe I did get it. Usually it pops up. So you want to do some sightseeing, or what do you want to do?
We could do some of the bush trips if you want.
Okay. Which one you want to do?
It don't matter.
All right.
Do we see each other in those? I don't remember.
Possibly. Let me go make sure my settings are right. Since it didn't want to work yesterday.
Oh yeah.
It's downloading now.
I don't think we're gonna see each other in that actually.
We did. I thought we did the other day when we were playing it.
Did we?
Yeah, we just didn't do the nameplate thing, so we couldn't see that.
That's right, because we did see each other at first. All right, so Alaska, or you want to do the same one we did, Patagonia?
We can do any of them.
Let's do the same one we did. Since we kind of
Okay.
know the direction to start off and go, I think. Oh, you have to change flight conditions. Make it daytime.
You can't change flight conditions on.
Oh, you
The
can't.
bush
That's
trips.
right. That's why I couldn't change them.
I'm loading into it.
That's weird. I can't invite you to no games. Every game we play, you're offline.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I
What
don't
game is
have
this?
any settings on putting me offline.
What game is this?
What game is this?
Every game we play.
What game?
Well,
What
you
game?
send me an invite every once in a while on Rogue Company.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah, y'all can have that game.
You deleted that shit, huh?
No, I don't have to. I don't even have it installed. I run it off of the cloud.
Are you on the runway yet, Taylor?
No, I'm still loading. Alright, so like I'm pretty sure like we literally need to be stopping at every single one of the
No, 'cause I was
airports
just
on our
doing
way.
one. I was just doing one. And if
You're waiting for your friend to save you, huh?
the line is only in the way of the airport, you gotta stop at it.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense. I'm on a
Yeah, I
airstrip
see
right now.
we're taking off.
Okay. Shit. Am I?
Oh, you already started this, huh?
Oh, I'm at the second one, aren't I? I can't. Where? I don't see you. Yeah, I saved it from the time that we played. So you still gotta come to this airport that I'm at, right? Okay. I don't even see your name anywhere. I see some Sergeant Duderio. That's the altitude I'm at. Why does it not show me you on? Okay, yeah, so you're going to the airport that I just left from. Yeah. Alright, well I'll go scout ahead. It's really dumb I can't see you. I see someone like off in your direction, but it's not your name. Like look behind you on the stream real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I can see him, his nameplate, just not yours. And I see the dude off to my, like off somewhere else I saw for a second.
Look at that. See, Dave, all it took was a little push. And it's done. I got it on the laptop now. No, I should actually, because I mean, I paid $500 for the Series X. I need to fucking put this motherfucker to work, so I'm glad you did that. It's just been sitting there collecting dust. It's hard to go from PC to fucking a slower platform, you know?
Yeah.
But that doesn't really apply to the Series X and the PS5. Good.
Well, if you watch your arrow in the top left, that tells you where the direction you need to go in. I did realize that does kind of give you the direction you need to be going, but you need to pay attention to your nav log and read like because the nav log will give you like kind of rough description of the direction you need to be going and like landmarks to look out for. And then you get the picture of the airport that is your next stop at the bottom of it.
You go.
Like the next one that I gotta stop at like has a bunch of water on one side of it, or on two sides of it.
Fuck. Whatever you call it.
if that Sergeant Duder is doing the Bush mission. Yeah, actually it'll take you to, if you just straight up follow that arrow, it'll take you to the end of the deal. Hey, pull your navlog up for me real quick. Scroll down to your airport that you're landing at. To like where it shows the very top of the description and stuff. Okay, cool. Yes. No, I'm going to. So if you look at your VFR map, zoom out on it, and you see the white line that carries through the whole map that you see the airports and stuff at along the way. Like you see your airport code is that first stop, and then you look and see. And then, yeah, and then you see mine is SAWO, and that's the next one in the white line, which is the purple line that we're following. Okay, this makes way more sense. No. This should be easy to do without using the... Yeah. Well, at least we know for the other ones. Because I think you get a separate achievement for each of the missions. Are you starting your navlog time whenever you... Oh, okay. I don't think it actually matters, but it just kind of gives you a reference of how long it takes you to do each leg. Yeah. funny on this like second leg. You start going through the mountains and you follow the road most of the way through it, and you like see the road like on the actual side of the mountain. That's funny looking. And you'll see like cars driving like perpendicular to the mountain. It's crazy looking. Yeah. Well, it's 'cause, I mean, like, putting the added detail of making the actual road flat would be crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, alright, so, adjust for that, adjust your trim above the white line a little bit. It'll help prevent you from just doing nothing but gaining altitude. Oh, you went straight down too quick.
Not on purpose.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's okay though, because now I can do it without back on track.
Yup.
Fuck it. It is what it is. This is a 9-hour flight.
Yeah, all the way through. Yeah. I think that like first leg is like somewhere from that first takeoff airport to the first land. I think that's like 15-20 minutes. Whenever I was doing it and hitting my nav log. Don't forget to start that, by the way. I think it's somewhere around 15-20 minutes to that first leg, to that first landing. Okay, but anyways, adjust your trim above the white line and it'll keep you from just doing nothing but gaining altitude. I've got mine set at like 6% and I'm kind of gaining altitude, like slowly. Yeah, negative 6%. If I did it maybe like negative 8 or something, I probably wouldn't have to touch the stick very often, but I'm also at full engine power right now. $110 knots. No, they're all the way up. You really only use flaps for like when you're landing. Yeah, it's a real good balancing act of gaining altitude and losing altitude. Since this thing has no autopilot controls. This thing? I couldn't find an autopilot. Oh. Yeah. Okay. is interesting. You can like sit here and click, or if you go inside the plane, you can sit here and click your nav map and scroll it around on your, that's weird. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, you can zoom in and zoom out on it too. Oh, oh, oh. What is this? I'm gonna have to look into that some more. I didn't know you could like set yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. That'd be nice. Yeah, unless I'm wondering if you can like maybe select a coordinate that you enter that you can figure out on the map somehow or something. It'll make you fly past that airport if you don't stop at it. Yeah. Nah, not as long as you stop at the airport. Yeah. I'm flying over mountains right now. You like land for a second? I forget what exactly happens, but you can like land and save real quick, and then you can take off pretty much right after. Oh, okay. Then I would assume, I think it like marks as soon as you land and stop the plane on the runway, it gives you your next airport stop. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, let's think about it. Okay, the game does literally pause like that. Yeah, they make way more sense now, right? No, I haven't. No, I have a pretty... I mean, I'm gonna see how good of a handle I have on understanding the navigation here in a couple more minutes when I get to where hopefully the airport is and where I'm thinking it's gonna end up being at. Like, I think I'm about to pull up to it right now. Telling me I need to land at the shorter of the two runways, but I don't really see more than one runway. This is what messed me up the other day when I was trying to do this. I flew all the way, I flew past the airport that I needed to be at. Because I couldn't figure out which was the shorter runway. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Oh yeah, this makes way more sense now. Okay, so it took me about 20 minutes to get to the second stop. I forget I can't watch videos while I stream. Because it plays the video volume at the same time. And I gotta be careful about the copyright stuff.
You ain't gotta worry about the copyright stuff, because the thing what's gonna happen. Anything
Right.
you play that's copyrighted is automatically gonna detect and use. It's like, think about a Shazam on your phone. Shazam
Yeah.
Music. They have software built into Streamlabs, or not Streamlabs, into Twitch, because Twitch isn't gonna let you get them sued. So anything that you play that's copyrighted within, if not instantly, within an hour or two, it's gonna automatically detect it and use it. Trust me. Try
But
it.
they just don't let you keep the like stream video on your...
No, you'll keep the video. It'll just be muted so that there's nothing legally can be done to them, and therefore you.
Oh, like, will they mute like that whole audio clip part right there or whatever? Okay, wow.
No, they won't. So no, they don't mute the entire. They'll mute it until until whatever copyrighted material is done. So every time long story short, what'll happen is like when I play a game that has. Sometimes, occasionally, I'll play a game that has like for Fortnite, will have real fucking big, has celebrity music in it now. So if you accidentally get it in there, what they'll do is they'll mute the fucking part from the song starts to the song stops. They don't take your entire video muted, anything like that. Facebook does the same thing. Facebook will say your video, only you can see this. It'll say that in parentheses. And it'll say your video is partially muted because of copyrighted claims such and such. And then sometimes they'll have a copyright claim against you, and then they'll come back 2 weeks later and say it's been released because it's not copyrighted material. If you keep doing it, they'll kick you off of Twitter.
Okay, it took me 27 minutes to get to the second.
So in other words, if you just don't give a fuck and you just keep playing copyrighted material over and over and over and over and over again, and they feel like it's intentional, they'll kick you off.
Okay, that makes sense.
So if somebody just does it like every once in a while, like once a month or some shit by accident, it's not the same thing as somebody who just every night gets in there and fucking plays copyrighted music.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna happen. No matter who you are, the biggest streamers out there, that even if they're best to try to avoid it, every once in a while you're gonna accidentally have some type of copyrighted material. It's not like it's always intentional. Just because you could get in a game that you just started playing that you didn't know was in it. But yeah, Twitch ain't doing that to be nice to you. They're trying to make sure they don't get sued.
Yeah.
Because they're responsible for whatever they allow you to put on their platform.
David, wait till you see this third leg in the airport picture they give you. It's look at my stream. Right? I think it's just that field right there. I think that's where it's telling me to land, or it's just showing me the river that I'm supposed to land near. We're gonna find out, though. Okay, so on these, yeah, so you need to pull back. So you need to be trying to go up. If you're actually flying, you need to be pulling back as if you're trying to gain altitude, because that'll keep your back wheel pushed down, so your front end won't flip over. Also, your flaps help. I always forget to use my flaps. I always forget to use them. Oh yeah, whenever you take off too, before you take your parking brake off, accelerate your engine all the way to the max. It just helps you take off a little bit quicker.
Oh, leg one completed, 18 minutes.
Yep.
You know what's funny is really there's no way to prove Like they're in the process of being sued for a lot of things. You know, there's really no way to prove a lot of this, like these cheating scandals. There's actually no way to prove it unless they actually physically capture the video of you streaming it by like when the streamers slip up and actually accidentally leave the software on their screen, not realizing what they're doing. That's the only way they can 100% for sure say that you're using that software. Outside of that, they can't really hold you accountable for something just because somebody says you're doing it. You have to have evidence of it. You know, mouth will say anything. Where's the evidence of it? And everything's on video. So it's kind of cool seeing, you know, it's almost like, I don't know, it's a real cutthroat world, let's just say it like that, and all this streaming shit. The better you do, the worse you're gonna, the more hate you're gonna have people coming at you. Kind of backwards, isn't it?
A little bit.
That is life. The better you do streaming, this is a fact. I don't give a fuck who you can be. Ninja, you can be Dave, Seven God, Cherry. Doesn't make a fuck who you are. The better you do, the more people are gonna hate you because you're doing good, and you're gonna have people that are gonna lie, say shit about you that's not true. People you don't even know. Because either they're jealous that you're doing good and they're not doing as good, or doing good at all, or they're just, and that's just how it is. That's one thing I've learned about the streaming shit, and you don't even take my word for it. You'll see it over time. You'll watch. You continue to stick.
Oh, I've seen it.
And that's just how people are, dude. It's just bad. But the good news is, the thing about streaming, everything's on video, and video doesn't lie. So, you know, they can say whatever the fuck they want. They can say every time you win a game, the motherfucker's gonna say you cheat. But unless they catch your screen with that fucking cheating software, they can't do shit to you. Just like the screen, the botting shit or whatever, there's no way to prove that. Because just because the motherfucker's mouth says it doesn't mean nothing. How do you prove that shit? There's really no way to prove that. So it's gotta be, it takes a lot more than somebody just saying, oh, you're doing it. Thank God for that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm dead serious. That's how it is, dude. The better you do, the fucking more hateful people are gonna get to you. Look at the big streamers. If you notice the big streamers, every night they have those moderators that go in there and block hundreds of motherfuckers because they're saying hateful shit about it. But I do I'm starting to see that more and more streamers are starting to get called out for every time they lose, that somebody's automatically cheating. You're starting to see more of their people, their fan base, leaving them and shit, and I do like that.
Yeah.
So I had the Xbox hooked up to the fucking thing. I get on Battlefield and they keep the fuck on that.
Dang. That's messed up.
Yeah, so their deal is they want me to play on Xbox, and they don't tell me anything, but I can tell. It's dude, I grew up in Memphis around hood niggas and shit, so like it's not hard to detect, you know, when motherfuckers getting agitated and shit. They don't say nothing. What it is, like earlier when I didn't want to play Battlefield, like I can't stream Battlefield because not because I'm not that good.
Battlefield's kind of hard.
No, fuck that part of it. Like when I have it on Xbox and I have it on PC, the PC version, since they put the Game Pass for PC, they made Battlefield free. It doesn't launch on the PC. I downloaded 90 gigs earlier and I went to launch it and it wouldn't launch.
Really?
It's crashed. Yeah, if you have Game Pass on your PC, go download it, and I guarantee you won't be able to launch it.
I played it the other day.
It ain't launching for me, bro. And I know it ain't my goddamn PC. Ain't shit wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't know. David had that problem with Call of the Wild.
Call of the Wild, though. I ain't never heard of that. Like, I mean, we're talking about Battlefield, bro. I mean, like, I don't know. So I went and downloaded it on Origin, which is EA's PC version of it as well. And ever since it worked fine, ever since they put EA beta, keyword beta, and you know what beta typically means.
Yeah.
That it's crashing. Beta typically means the game's fucked up, we're working on it. So, you know, I mean, their launcher that they put on PC is really shitty. EA's version of it, at least for Battlefield. I don't know about the rest of it. But no, that's what they want. They want me to play Xbox One, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when you get an attitude that because I stream. And you guys knew this when I fucking joined the thing that I stream. So if you're getting angry because I have to stream, then you should have never accepted the offer.
Yeah.
Because that was disclosed, that was fully disclosed in the front. And they were like, oh yeah, man, it's no problem.
Fuck that. I don't need that. I'm too good for that. Not really. I really wish I knew what more of what these like numbers and stuff mean a little bit more. Because I understand like one heading. Yeah. Estimated time of arrival. I don't know then. Give me a sec. I might be pulling up on my airport already. This to the third leg is pretty short. I've only been doing it for like 10 minutes. So I get to try and figure out where this freaking landing strip is gonna be at. Dang, David, I need something to spend all these channel points on. But I don't need more of them. I need something to just spend them on. I got 18,000, almost 19 right now. Oh shit, that's it right now.
Yeah. Dude, I don't, to be honest with you, man, I have no desire to, I just want to stream. I don't want to get into the complex shit about it. I just want to 10 years from now, bro, I just want to stream. Like, if I'm going to be in the streaming world, I just want to do the basics. Like, I ain't trying to, I think the most complex that I would ever get would be maybe create some shirts. Outside of that, I don't really want to do all that. Like, but see, I don't understand all that. Like the point shit, I understand that you give them like their own personal access to emoticons or whatever the fuck you want to call it, emojis. But like still, like I don't know. That's a lot of work put into doing all that shit. Fuck that. I just want to show up, play the game, and stream. If you like the grade, you don't, okay. I like simple. Alexa, I'm not talking to you, bitch.
Alright, David, I literally think we're landing in this grass field on the third leg. I don't see a landing strip anywhere. It's like it's just a river bend with a just kind of an open. With like a little open area to one side of it. Oh shit, let me not crash.
But I will tell you a trick though. To get on, I get online and I just follow random motherfuckers. And what'll happen is about 3 or 4 days later, they'll be curious about some of the followers, and they'll go look them up and see if they're on Twitch, and they'll go follow you back. This is a slick little trick I try. You ever get bored and you're just sitting around the house and doing shit?
How did I just get so lost right now?
Yeah, I'm tired as fuck, bro. I went to bed at 2 o'clock last night after talking to 50 Shades of Link. You know, that's a good question. She was drinking last night, so I don't know where she's at tonight. That's my ex, so I don't know. She's wild. That's my ex. One of my exes, man. You know, all my exes live in Texas. No, seriously though, that's an ex of mine. Just getting on there talking random shit and all that. It's entertainment for the stream, dude. My wife doesn't give a fuck. Here's, dude, because technically I was saying last night, my wife was sitting in the background laughing on the side of the bed, and I told her to shut the fuck up in a real nice way, because, you know, it's all it is entertainment for the stream, because as long as I'm not touching anybody, I ain't doing anything wrong. You can look. The rule is you can look, you just can't touch. So, as long as you ain't doing nothing wrong like that, you're alright. Okay, well, that's her. You know, I prefer not to be with somebody that insecure, but I got what you're saying. But nah, yeah. I mean, it just depends on the person, I guess. As long as you ain't cheating on the person, you ain't doing nothing wrong. But it definitely creates, for me, it's more of an entertainment for the stream. She wanted to get on there and talk shit, and she's with somebody anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh no! That sucks. Thank God for the short leg. See how close you are to the fine. I might just sit here and wait for you if you're close enough. Hey, pull up your nav log. See how long you've been flying. Alright, so go over to your VFR and scroll out, and you'll see it's gonna be next to water. So you're gonna come through all the. You're gonna turn here in a second next to this river. Just follow your purple arrow, and whenever you get out towards that next like big water section, make sure you have your nav log up and look at the picture to see what your airport looks like. I'm sitting on it right now. I mean, if you want, just fly straight at me, and I'm sitting directly where you need to be at. Yeah, I'm where you need to be. No. Yeah. That's what I just did. And that's where I'm sitting at right now. I was working on it, but I just crashed. So just, if you fly just straight to me, I'm sitting on the airport. Huh? Oh, I'm turning it off right now, waiting for you. Oh, bet it's got an altitude hold. Why a minute? Well, you just whatever altitude you're doing right now, just go in there and hit altitude hold, and it should set it to whatever you're on right now. Huh. Maybe I guess you have to have your autopilot engaged. Maybe that's the only time I ever did it. not from you, no. You're also coming in a little bit different of a way than I did.
Oh, you're so crazy out there in the airport, doesn't it?
Huh?
The airport next to water.
I'm sitting on the airport, or on the runway. The one you need to land on. Okay, so you're cut off to your right some, cause you're gonna be going out towards the water to land. Like fly over the city and go out towards the water. Or vice versa. Yeah, I'm on the one you need to land on. Because there's the big one and I'm on the small one, which is the one you're supposed to be on. There's another dude. There's two. Oh, another dude just took off from over here. Yeah, I try to tell you to come over the city out towards the water. You can do it either way. Start dropping altitude and making sure you slow down enough, because this plane's kind of hard to land. So lame I don't get to see you. It's so lame I don't get to see you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, like it's lame because I get to see where I'm sitting at on your screen, but I don't get to see you flying in right now. On mine. I don't even see your lights right now. I don't know, cause I mean that one day we had it working, and I haven't touched anything since. This plane's so easy to turn on and off.
think I'm gonna pass out, man.
Shit.
Alright, man, you have a good rest of your night.
I just fucked up.
I'll see that.
Dude, that shit's hard.
Yeah. This thing's not easy to.
I think
Dude,
You
it is
gotta pull back.
No, you gotta
so
slow
easy.
way down before you hit your e-brake.
Well, that too. Well, you need to pull back and like lightly hit your e-brake till you slow down enough.
All right, guys. Later.
Later, man. Have a good night.
Alright, man. Okay, I'm gonna do that leg one more time and then I'm done. So you might as well go to the next leg.
Yeah, I'm about to take off right now.
Pull back, pull back.
Gotta make sure I'm fast enough.
I'm just fucking with you.
Although I had been, you don't have to go crazy fast in this thing to be able to take off in it, which is nice.
Right?
But it's annoying because you have to be so slow to land.
Well, no, I'm not slowing it down enough.
Yeah, it's hard. And like I'm telling you, you gotta pull back hard when you're landing.
I was pulled back all the way, but I hit my e-brake.
Yeah, you can't, and then you can't just smash that into the ground either.
Well, I did down.
Well, I mean, you can't smash you can't just be holding your handbrake all the way down.
Well, mine would have turned down.
Yeah, same. I gotta like press it, like on and off to slow myself down slower before I can just lay full brakes on. Okay, I'm still in the general area of where you need to be right now. Just fly in that direction. Yeah, just follow your purple alignment, because that'll take you straight to it. This game definitely got more entertaining since I figured out this navigation stuff. Just gotta get better at landing now. So that's, I don't think that'll work. Will it? I don't know if the lakes connect like that. I don't think they do. Cause from where you're leaving, you need to cut over landmass to get to where I was at. To the next, yeah. I mean, you could definitely go down for a while and then cut straight over. But like you follow that road quite a long way. Yeah. And then you follow like a river. Oh, Ed, please tell me this dude stays at this airport for a couple seconds so I can see where I'm landing. I think it literally is this little grass field, which is a pain in the butt to land on. Do you think that the airports we've landed at already was rad? Wait till you get to this one that I'm on. From what I can see right now, it literally looks like that is exactly where I gotta land at. You had your regular caffeine intake today? That's normally what I normally get headaches for nowadays. I didn't have enough caffeine in my body. Coming down off of it.
Honk. That's the one. Brace yourself. Honk. We still don't know what that is. We don't know what's causing the honk. Traffic? I don't know. Is it traffic? We are really easing into this. What's the next vector? 75? I don't really know why they're choosing these vectors. You would think it's for mountains. Maybe it is for mountains. However, what's the elevation? Does anybody know the elevation of this runway? What's up, Indica? How are you doing? I appreciate the amount of bad feeling choices we have now. There's 10 of them, Full Metal. Yes. Roughly 8,200. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to descend, but I'm afraid to descend with these mountains. 8212. All right. Indica, how are you doing? Thank you for the you're a Fliggity fan compliment. I think that's a compliment. Happy Friday to you, Indica. Metal Moss, Earl Whisker says, just hanging out by the river. Alright, still heading 75. At some point, I've got to descend. Well, thank you, Indica. I appreciate that. Boy, we had a rough start of this. And then we lost Family Feud. It's not been the most positive Family Feud and Flight Sim experience. There's no rush. We just want to get there in a hurry. What's that from, Skipper? You've got the quotation marks on there. Boy, how pretty is this area too, Sultan? So, Sultan, do you just look up impossible runways and then add 37-knot crosswinds? That is, it's a mad, 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 mad world. Skipper, I really do love that movie.
It's so pretty.
Miss McKate, thank you for the follow. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, and you're probably laughing when I say it like that. I really do like that movie, Skipper. There's so many good actors and moments in that movie. That's our next vector. Still 7.
That's so annoying.
It's just a random airport that you search up. Not impossible, but make it impossible. Okay. This ain't enough. Make it.
It sucks. This mission is so short that I literally would sit here.
There goes Misty. Too fast, Misty.
Well, I'm about to be sitting on the airport. You need to land on me.
Who says this boy can't fly this whole plane? There you go.
How about that, Skipper? See?
I
We
tried to
have
land again, but I
so many
crashed.
sound effects that actually usually work. That's literally where that line is from. Isn't that funny? I love that whole scene where they're flying. We even had one. This is not one that you all can use. This was Blue Sky Bullet sound effect in the same scene.
Flaps, flaps.
Oh, I got sniped! How dare you?
Now I'm gonna make a old-fashioned the old-fashioned way, the way dear old Dad used to. Alright, I gave you another level of flapsol. Is that Everest straight ahead? No. No, Everest was way back from where we came from. It's way behind us. I worry about my altitude. Oh, and now they're telling me to climb 16,000. And now descend and maintain 15. Pissing me off. You want me to fly the airplane? You want me to work the radio? What are you gonna do? What are you, the hostess? There's another one that we have where he says like he laughs, and then what's his name? I forgot his name. He goes Tree fitting.
Are you a real life pilot?
I sure am, little lady.
No, it's not the Count. No, it's from It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I'm gonna hit something. How screwed are we? Why am I descending? No, up, man, up. No, B Squad, not yet. We're getting ready to, but I'm trying to do what they're asking me to do, but I'm a little worried.
about the altitude. ATC's freaking out. They keep telling me like 15, 16, 17. I'm going up to 17.
Okay, so go into your cockpit real quick. I might have kind of figured out the altitude. So go. Actually, my altitude hold is not on. Turn level mode on. It's the blue button on the bottom.
ATC's gonna kill me. It's all your fault, ATC.
Turn that on and tell me if that keeps you 1,000. 500.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Okay, you might need to set your altitude.
We got lucky.
As well. What's your altitude height set at? The blue number, because I can't see it. Yeah, so like on your altitude, your current altitude is the white numbers, and then your set altitude is
Just
the blue
made it
number on the
indeed.
top.
Yeah, we're hanging in there. I gave it everything
Okay,
she
so it
had.
shouldn't be dropping.
But at this
Unless you're
point,
setting at a
autopilot is
higher
off,
altitude
and we are
than
now
right now.
on our own.
What do I have on right now? I have on, no, that's not. I have turned V.
Fook
and
ATC,
V
you get him, Raven.
Mode on. And have your level mode on. Yeah, it's gonna put you on your. It should be putting you in an. Okay. Because it engages autopilot, I think.
We are so screwed.
Yeah. Wow, it makes this thing so much easier to fly.
I've got full speed brake. No engines. I'm just trying to slow down. But we're going too fast right now. Oh, Sultan, why do you do this to me? All right, you all have your predictions in. Oh, if you're predicting anything less than 800, you're wrong. There's no way this is going to be a good landing.
Pull up. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Negative. Do the negative, Raven. It won't work with positive. I'm sure you are, Skipper. I'm gonna have to start using some rudders.
All right, now everybody, get to crash position.
Evening, Skiplop.
So, autopilot, like, literally just takes you where you need to go. Did you turn it on? I'm not touching nothing right now, and the plane is. I have autopilot on it, and it's flying itself right now. Yeah, it's flying straight to it right now, and I'm not touching nothing. Holding my altitude, like, if you turn your autopilot on, it should just fly the route for you.
gotta be kidding.
Too low. Terrain.
1,000.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, it's gonna follow that purple line.
It's impossible. Oh no!
Don't get lost.
Too low. Terrain.
That's impossible.
What'd you do?
I don't think it's possible. Not with those winds. I really don't think it's possible, is it?
Another happy landing.
I want to try Uno Mas, but it's not going to matter, is it? I mean, I don't. From that angle, like as soon as I turned around, the wind caught me. Oh, and this is impossible too because I spawned too high. This is bad. I shouldn't have even tried this. Like I can't drop. Why don't you drop? Look how it just flips. I don't see how you. Oh, I see. We shouldn't be landing from this angle. God, dude, it's so bad. Straight down. All right, Sultan. Well, the other way isn't much better. All right. Well, it's not certainly not designed for a 320, is it? Yeah. There you go. Terrible takeoff. Terrible landing. Sultan, you won at both being terrible. Wow. That was awful. We couldn't take off from the airport we had. We couldn't land at the airport we were given. If there were no 37 knot crosswinds, I know, Ian, I know. Scenery was great, that's right. Try this landing at night next time, if it wasn't bad enough already. If we didn't have 37 knot crosswinds, you could try to give it a chance. But it's already awful. And as soon as I try to turn, those crosswinds are so big that they just flip your plane over. They just flip your plane upside down. All right, Blue Yonder, we're gonna do your request. And you all, I understand if you don't have this, but at least you can fly with us. This is something we've been wanting to see. We're gonna do animal spotting in this Okavango pack if you purchased it. Oh, is it my request? Well, that's fine. It's having us do FBAB, leaving from FBAB.
Oh. I did it.
And arriving at FBGU.
Fine.
So if you want to fly with us, it looks like we're doing the virus
11
pipistrelle. Is that right? The plane? It doesn't say it, but that's what it looks like. He's 5 miles from landing. Good luck, Bittersweet. No, there's no way I can do it. So if you want to fly with me, FBAB to FBGU, but I'm doing this as a bush trip. So you'll have to see. There's gonna be a lot of animals, I think, to see on this. I think it'll be fun. So let's see what happens. This is the next request. All right, see you, Walk Ninja. You look at the elephants. Yes, Singleton West server. Yep. Oh, Full Metal. No, we found it. It's number 2. If you want to hear it, do Bad Feeling 2.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
All right, Singleton. Honk. So this is a paid add-on, but it comes with quite a bit. In fact, look right here. Hold on. I've got some things I gotta do.
Another grass field for the fourth one.
Change some controls. Actually, we have throttle. It doesn't say. So really just throttle. Honestly, I should be able to use. I can still use this for now. Well, no, I don't want to. Look at the elephants in the runway. Look at this. Right in the runway. I love it. Look at this. Let's see. Does Flight Sim stutter if you leave multiplayer on but set in traffic settings to use generic models? Yes, it still stutters. It's not a generic models thing. I think it's if somebody has a modded plane or a weird livery. Now I need to see if... Okay, there's Blue Yonder, so we know it works. So even though we're doing a bush trip, Blue Yonder, Earl Whiskers, they were all able to make it in. There's Dr. No Thumb. So when you do bush trips, they give you they're giving us 3 different headings. And the first one, we're just going to barely go to the left, and we're going to do that for, let's see, about a minute. It says you are over Abu Camp and Abu Conservation Center, where injured elephants are treated before being released back to the wild. Turn east-southeast to 127 meters. Okay. For 14.7 nautical miles to reach the greater area of Nexabega, which is teeming with game. Now, here's what's unfair. We have a map already here, so that's kind of unfair. But it's pretty cool because that's our whole thing they've got for us. So you just have to follow me. The animated animals, yeah. Well, there's already animated fauna in the sim already, Dragon, even in the base model. All right, so we've got 1 minute heading 102 for about 2 miles. Is this Kentucky? No. You could always close it. Sure, I'll close it. And again, and these lines, I think part of these lines are being created by that enhanced graphics update we have. So you see like the tire marks on the runway. I think that's part of that. All right, you all about ready? Cowboy Biker, good evening. Because I think the fauna in this mod is static, not animated. I hope you can confirm this through the drone. No, the elephants. The elephants just walked across the runway, Comet Crazy. Didn't you see them? They literally just walked right across the runway in front of me. Oh yeah, Dragon. Apparently, I mean, unless those weren't part of it. But I mean, the fact that they were walking on the runway, you would think yes. Okay, Comet Crazy. Yeah, we just right when we spawned in, there were elephants walking right in front of us. And there's giraffes. I saw some giraffes here a second ago. There they are. There we go. I know I saw him. We'll see. We'll be flying over him, so we'll see.
Really?
I'm getting the stuttering here was fine last
Well, I mean,
flight. Well,
technically
and
you
that's
shouldn't
because
have
someone
to, as
is
long as
using a
it's
plane.
fine, it's
Someone's
fine.
using a plane that's conflicting with yours. So okay, here we go. Let's go, and maybe someone will get away from Misty. Hammered Carlos, how are you doing? Oh gosh, windy. Is it that windy?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be heading 102. For about a minute.
Oh, okay.
Smiling way, boy.
Evening, Penguin Prince. How are you doing?
Oh, okay, wow.
I saw where someone was complaining that since
Oh,
the
and I
update, the
am
trim wheel
actually
on the
losing
Bravo
gas
is not
right now. I'm
sensitive
at
enough.
67%.
It takes like 50 turns to get it to do anything. And I agree. Carsey Warson, thank you for the follow. So we actually need to go 102. I'm a little too far to the left.
Alright.
I'm going to stay a little bit lower. So 102. So after
we'll have to
this,
do like one of the other ones or something so we can both start at the same
so we
spot.
should be over camp.
Do like the Alaska
in,
one or
like,
something.
Oh,
that'd be
hello
cool.
there.
10 seconds?
Shrek
Is that it
here,
right there?
and I'm ticked off.
Evening poppin'.